Hello, I'm Scott Brady with Overland Journal and Expedition Portal, and I'm here with the 2019 Nissan Navara. Now, this is a vehicle that we do not get in the United States, but I believe that it is an indicator of what's to come. The Frontier has been around for quite some time in the current iteration. It's a fantastic vehicle, but they do need to update, and we know that Nissan is looking towards 2021 model year for a replacement of that stalwart model. What makes this Navara different? What makes it notable and, I believe, potentially successful in the United States market? The first thing that stands out to me is the 5-link rear suspension with coil springs. This would be a model first. This would be a mid-size pickup first for the United States. And we do know that Nissan likes to lead in with new technologies. So if you look at the first 4-door crew cab compact pickup, Nissan, their hard body was one of the first vehicles of its type. I believe that they had the first V6, etc. So Nissan has really paid attention to what are some of the things that they can do as a first in the US market to gain attention and to gain traction. Now, I will say that the ride quality on this vehicle is excellent. It does have some weight in it because of these accessories, so it does feel a little under-dampened and a little undersprung. And because it's in totally stock suspension height configuration, we were experiencing a few challenges getting through this off-road obstacle course. But the vehicle did all of it. It didn't once require assistance. We didn't need to use the max tracks or to take an aggressive additional line or a bunch of speed. But we did test out some of the skid plates, which is good. And the other thing that I think is really interesting and important about this vehicle is it's a way to look at a lot of the new accessories that are being designed here in South Africa that we're going to start to see available in North America, particularly from Front Runner. We do have some Light Force lights, which we all know is a great option for those of us who want to add auxiliary lighting. But when it comes to the other accessories, we've got some Pelican cases. These are the new Pelican boxes that are designed to fasten to the roof rack or fasten into a truck bed like this. So they're lockable. They don't take up a lot of space, and they go right along the rails of the pickup bed, so you still have full storage space underneath, but then you've got these additional lockable boxes, which I think is great for four-wheel drive accessories like recovery kits and tool kits, etc., that you can put in the truck bed of the vehicle. It also has two different racks, so it's got a cab over rack using the Front Runner mounting system, and then it also has a bed over rack. So this is a full bed rack system, so it has side rails that elevate the tent and other accessories, and a full Front Runner rack above truck bed rack system. And I think it's one of the nicer ones on the market. It looks to be very lightweight and very simple. There isn't a lot of unnecessary accessories or unnecessary bulk that I've seen on this particular rack. A new Front Runner tent. They've changed from the tan cover to a black cover. We've got a Front Runner awning, some Front Runner bags, and then some additional Pelican cases on top. So overall, this is a heavily accessorized vehicle. I would say that the roof load weight is starting to get outside of the range of what you would typically run if all of that stuff was full. So if you were filling up the boxes and bags and the water tanks, it would be, in my opinion, over the weight that you would want to run. But that's not the point of this vehicle. The point of this vehicle is to show the full scope of accessories. But overall, fun vehicle to drive. Nice little diesel motor, 6-speed manual transmission. I'd like to see the low range be a little lower, but so far it's done everything we've asked of it. So this is something that I forgot to mention in the beginning of the video, but I'm actually in South Africa, and I'm on this piece of property called Leuvenkloof, which is just north of Johannesburg by an hour or so. And it's a private property that you can get onto and do full drive testing and camping out and just enjoy the scenery. But we've already seen some springbok and gemsbok, and we've also seen now just bats here in this cave. So Joe and I are climbing through this cave, which comes up the side inside the mountain and then exits out on the side of the mountain. But there's bats everywhere in here, and we're seeing bones and stuff on the ground. So Africa is pretty amazing.